Hi everybody, this is Gery Deer with GLD Enterprises Communications, and we are continuing our discussion on what we call the Great Marketing Triad. Now the triad refers to the three components that we believe are necessary to help support your robust marketing plan. That includes advertising, public relations, and in our discussion right now, networking. Those three things need to be balanced, go together in order to provide you with the best return on your investment and your time for your marketing. So in this discussion, we're going to talk a little bit about networking. This is one of those aspects of your marketing plan that a lot of people don't ever write down. We just seem to go do it. We go to Chamber of Commerce events, or we attend a business networking function, or maybe we're part of a social service club, something like Rotary or Kiwanis. Those kinds of things all provide us with networking opportunities. But what does it really do? What are we supposed to do when we network? Well, networking is one of those things that, to keep in time with our other discussions, it takes a great deal of time, right? Because you got to be out there. You can't do this over the computer. This is not social media. We're talking about actual face-to-face, go out and meet people and build relationships. The entire purpose of this is for relationships. And these have to be cultured. You have to grow them. All right, they need to be cultivated. So you have these kinds of relationships for your business. You're going to build those up and they're going to last for a long time. A lot of the organizations refer to networking as farming rather than hunting, where you're trying to meet people, plant those seeds that'll grow into work later on that's mutually beneficial. That's the idea. We have a lot of people who want to go to some kind of a function, pass out their business cards, collect a bunch of other business cards, and then market to them all. Try to get their business. We're going to try to hard sell to them. That's not what networking is about. If that's how you're approaching it, you should really contact us for a workshop or some more videos on this subject, because the whole point of networking is to get to know people. Let them understand who you are and what you're looking for, and figure out how you can help them. You're always going to do better in networking if you try to help other people get somewhere, and it's just going to come back to you and do really, really well. Now, again, networking takes a great deal of time. It is probably the least expensive of all of your marketing, because you're going to pay probably an organizational fee. You might buy lunch once in a while, go to coffee, but this really carries the least amount of expense. We hear people with networking organizations and with service clubs, they don't want to pay the fee. Well, that's an interesting problem. But the money is almost nothing. If you do this right and stay in it for a long time, you're going to get your returns. Your ROI, as we talked about before, return on investment, is going to be much, much higher. Say you put $500 into networking activities that you've done this year, and you get 3 or 4 pieces of business out of that that add up to $2,000 or $3,000. I'd say your time and your money were invested wisely. So be very careful about people dissing networking in favor of electronic networking as well. So on that subject, why does this, or how does this differ from social media types of networking? Well, first of all, there's credibility. Let's go back to credibility. There's credibility in one-on-one communication. You sit down and talk to somewhere, or you attend a networking organization where you're around somebody on a regular basis, they're going to get to know you. You're going to start getting business from them because they're comfortable with you. They're going to do business with you first, and then they're going to do business by referring you to other people. So this credibility is not really something that you can generate by social media. You need to actually be out there. We have a lot of young people that have replaced this type of work with social media, and their small business isn't growing. This is why. They need to get out there and actually get busy with people and understand what they're looking for so you can help them out. So again, it's also very people-oriented, as you can see. Lots of people to the 100th power or something. Lots of people. You want to get out there, expand that network. Network. Get it? Right? That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to build this net that you're casting over people to get them in here. Now, this is different than advertising and public relations because it is entirely people-generated. This is dependent on the amount of work that you do to get your name out there, to get in front of people, and actually be around everybody. You can do networking as simple as go to volunteer for things. That provides you with public relations and networking opportunities. It's not advertising. You might wear your logoed shirt or something, but you're not pushing something on somebody. This is not, again, this is not about sales. Networking is about relationships, period. Nothing else. We have a whole series of articles at GLDenterprises.net. One of them specifically is how to go to a networking event, how to function at one. Take a look at that. That's really going to help out in the long run. But this is the ultimate component of networking. There are a lot of details involved in this. We're hoping to do more on this later. Hopefully this helps a little bit, and you can see how these three components come together. If you have questions, please feel free to contact us at GLD Enterprises. Just go to GLDenterprises.net, or you can find us on Facebook and Twitter. Again, this is Gery Deer with GLD Enterprises Communications. Have a great business day, and we'll see you again next time.